All right, we're doing this. It's been a minute. I hope you can hear me because my mini split AC is running in here. I'm in my studio and I don't have a lot of time because I have to go pick up my kid from school, but I wanted to, like, this is like, I didn't even check my lighting or anything, but I just need to start recording. I miss YouTube. I mean, I was never really super consistent, but I just wanted to give it a shot. If you don't know me, my name is Martha. I am a professional makeup artist here in Arizona, and I've been doing makeup for about 9 years. It's my passion, it's what I love, and I would say I'm kind of unconventional when it comes to social media and what people perceive as like a typical makeup lover. I love the artistry of makeup, the consumerism part that it has become with the like big surge of influencers lately is not my jam. I struggle with it. I've struggled to be that for you guys. So what I'm gonna give you here is just my own personal ride or die product list. I just don't want you to feel like you need to buy whatever I'm using. I want to show you how to use what you have and create beautiful makeup. I don't think that it's necessary to buy and buy and buy products. So without further ado, I thought I would just talk to you guys today and talk to you while I do my makeup. It's not my forte, but I'm gonna give it a go. Let me scoot you back a little bit, hold on. Okay, so yeah, I've been doing makeup since 2015. I got married in 2014, and I started by reaching out to local photographers in Facebook groups. I always recommend it. It's a great way to network. I don't know if people are still doing it. It's been a minute since I've been active in a Facebook group, but it was, you know, almost 10 years ago. It was a really great way to start. I can't believe it's been that long, honestly. I love what I do. I originally did not do weddings. I was terrified of them. I'm gonna open my drink of choice. I'm currently pregnant and caffeine has not suited me well this pregnancy, so caffeine free, sugar free, here we go. So good. But yeah, it's been a long time, and I finally, I think after, I want to say it was maybe like 2 or 3 years into doing makeup, that I finally, it might have been less time, I finally felt brave enough to take on weddings. Before that, I was doing a lot of boudoir, my first love. I was working with a lot of boudoir photographers, and I loved that. I really felt like it was a way for me to connect to other women in the community that I was in at the time, out in the West Valley. I'm now in Central Phoenix, but you know, I travel around. And it was so empowering, boudoir specifically, and even working with women's portrait photographers. It was really beautiful, really empowering to, that's kind of where I learned that what I love about what I do is being able to help women feel beautiful. Makeup helps our confidence, right? But it was really through my conversations with women like really boosting people's like, I love telling people what I love about them as I'm getting to know them through our like makeup session. And that was really cool to be able to do that in the quick like hour that I have people in my chair. That's really kind of where I started. After a few years, I started doing weddings, and I've grown to love weddings so much, but it definitely took me some time to get in there and understand weddings and wedding culture, and it's very new to me. I got married, like I said, back in 2014, and my husband to this day will tell you, he basically planned our wedding by himself. We decided to do, it was so opposite in our marriage. Like, he is a planner to a T, and we decided to have a small wedding. So literally we did our ceremony with just, it was like a micro wedding. It was just our siblings and our parents. No regrets, by the way. And then like a month later, we had a party at my, like a reception at my parents' house, and you know, just to celebrate with the people that we weren't able to invite. He will tell you to this day that he planned it, executed everything. I'm just not a planner, and I still to this day, like, I love me a micro wedding. Hire me to do your makeup for your tiny ceremony. Hire me to do your makeup for your elopement. I love the intimacy of those types of weddings. I'm a big proponent of marriage in general. Weddings have taken me a long time to get behind. I don't want to say anything to offend any of you, okay? Because I do love being a part of weddings. Like, I don't take that for granted. But I just would recommend to you, if you are getting married, think about just inviting people who are your people. Don't invite people that you are inviting because your mom would get offended if you didn't, or because they're your aunt or your uncle, or it's more stress. It's more stress to invite people that you're literally spending money to have them there, and they're just there to like talk shit. It ain't worth it, girl. It is not worth it. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at myself because my mirror, look, if I put my mirror right here, it casts a shadow. I'll figure out my lighting for next time, okay? So I'm gonna be looking all over the place right now. But yeah, I just think that like not all parts of what people spend money on in weddings nowadays are worth it. I think bachelorette culture and bachelor party culture is like huge right now. I'm not a fan. I just personally, like, I see my beautiful brides get so stressed out over having certain people at their weddings, or just like putting on this big show or making it Instagram worthy, and I just want to hug them and be like, baby, you do not have to do this. You really do not. At the end of the day, the most important part of the day is that you're marrying your person, you know? But that's besides the point. I do love the intimacy of being able to be a part of like the getting ready process and witnessing so many like beautiful things. I love love. I love marriage. I love the excitement to like commit to spending your life with somebody. Like, all of that is so beautiful. I just, you know, I don't know. I just think that you can celebrate all that without having to like start off your wedding life, married life in debt or something. I do love what I do. I never take it for granted, and in the future I would love to work like more with portrait photographers and go back to doing more of those like branding sessions, boudoir sessions. I love being a part of those. So as I'm talking to you guys, like, I'm realizing, hey, I really miss that. And then when it comes to content, that's been a struggle of mine. I just don't do well with reels and TikTok. And do I watch a lot of it? Sure. I love going on Instagram and hyping up my fellow makeup artists and consuming their content. I just struggle with creating my own, and it's a lot of pressure. I feel a lot of pressure to, like, everybody wants product recommendations and everybody wants fast, like, ASMR, like, cutesy, like, there's so many expectations for makeup artists nowadays, and that's really hard for me. I really love just this is so ghetto of me, but I just use the same makeup over and over again. Like, in my own personal, I wish I could show you like what's on my table right now. It's the same brands and the same stuff I've been using for the last like 15 years, okay? I don't think you need to go out and buy so much makeup and do everything all these not even makeup artists, like influencer people are telling you to get and do. I don't enjoy that. I love old school, like, YouTube makeup tutorials and hearing people talk for like 15-20 minutes at a time, maybe more. I'm rambling at this point. I hope you guys have somehow enjoyed me rambling on about my career and what I do. What kinds of stuff do you guys like to see on YouTube? I'm slowly coming back to it. I took a break for a while, and a friend of mine got me on, like, I started reading more recently, and that's kind of helped me to slow my brain down and just not be binging Instagram videos. And I don't know, it's really been helpful for me. So that's how I kind of decided to get back on here and talk to you guys, reconnect with y'all. I don't know, you guys, I'm in my 30s, okay? I'm old too, that's another factor here. I don't know, how old is old? What is old now? Because I remember at the job that I had when I got married, my boss was like 35, and I thought she was like a mature lady. She was like older, and I was 22. So now I'm in my mid-30s, and I don't know, I just don't feel as old as I thought 30s was back then. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't get offended if people think I'm old. I had a client recently, I worked on a commercial shoot, and he asked me, I told him that my assistant, I had an online business manager who knew some of his employees, and he's like, oh, from college? Oh, that's cool, is that your daughter? He thought I had a daughter in college. That was a little offensive, okay? I get it, but damn, that hurt. And then now that I'm pregnant, I definitely, I haven't told many people, but I'm almost 18 weeks pregnant with my second kid. My daughter's 5. And yeah, I do feel my age a little bit, so I don't know. I gotta get going. Speaking of my daughter, I gotta go pick her up. So I'm gonna throw on some brow gel. My brows will just have to stay as they are. And then I gotta run. Let me know in the comments what you think about me getting back on here, and if you're even watching this still, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. Let me know what you want to see from me now that you know a little bit of my story. I can't wait to reconnect and connect with new people and just get back on here. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.